Yeah, well, you know, something that you start worrying about, I think, about that stage in your life after you get married, is how messy your refrigerator is. And if you're anything like me,
where are we going with this?
your refrigerator could use some reorganization. So Rachel Ray gave us some simple tips this morning on things you can do to keep your refrigerator organized. So let's go through some of them, shall we? Okay, here.
Right.
First up, they say to use bins to organize your pull-out freezer drawer. For starters, use one bin for frozen veggies, another for frozen meals, and so on.
Oh, that helps for sure.
And then you can file them side by side like they did there in the picture, which is kind of neat, right?
I like that, yeah.
This way, nothing gets buried and you know exactly what you're working with at all times, which I think is so helpful. The next one there is to label the inside of the fridge, which I didn't know you could use an erasable pen in the fridge, but you can. Label the side of the shelf with the contents and then the date you put it in. Pretty interesting
smart,
stuff.
yeah.
And then the last tip we're going to give you here, there's some more online, but use clip-on drawers on your shelves. Maximize all the vertical space in your fridge by purchasing clip-on drawers that you can attach to the existing shelves. Fill them with small items like butter, small cheeses, or kids' snacks. So
thank you.
I think those are fun, right?
Yes.
All these Rachel Ray tips and more will be on our website, which is centralpatv.com. So pretty interesting stuff.
No, it is, because it really is a problem. I end up having just furry things in my fridge because I don't know what's in there.
Gross!
It happens.
Yeah, you know, me too. And you know, I think everybody, whether you like to admit it or not, I think everybody's
Yes.
a little guilty of that. Sometimes you put leftovers in.
Yeah.
And then the next day you're like, is that going to be good leftover?
Yeah, and then you're like, well, I don't really want it, or maybe I'll have it tomorrow. And
Or
then you
maybe
keep
somebody
doing
else will
that.
eat it.
Yeah.
That I mean, even here on set, in our studio refrigerator, sometimes when I make things on the show, I'm like, oh, people around the office always will eat something. But sometimes when it has to be refrigerated, out of sight, out of mind,
Yeah.
it sits in there for a couple of weeks, and before you know it, poor Matt Michaelone's scraping it out.
I know. Oh, he's a good housekeeper around here.
He's over here rolling his eyes. I wish we could see him.
The dishes wouldn't get done. Nothing if he wasn't here.
Morgan, you know, Trending Gal Morgan, everybody knows at home, she was down here doing the dishes in her high heels this
Oh,
morning.
look at her.
God bless her.
Yeah.
I dried off a couple of things since we got upstairs
Yeah.
and we were giving Matt some heck about it. And I said, Matt, poor Morgan was doing the dishes in her high heels, and she goes, yeah, and Alex watched. I go, hey, I dried a couple of things. There's only so much room there.
I know.
Anyway, she's laughing at that. Hey, anyway, after the break, we're going to check in with meteorologist Mike Doyle.
Smile, there he is,
look
there he is.
Oh my gosh, is he the cutest meteorologist or what? You just want to squeeze those cheeks of his. We'll be right back.